Anyway, so hello everyone, it's Gabby, and let's go. Time to play some more Danganronpa 2. Last time we got to the middle of the trial 3, the third class trial, where we tried to figure out who is responsible for the deaths of Hyoko Saionji and Ibuki Miyoda. The Ibuki is best girl, Hyoko is not necessarily best girl, but she was trying, she didn't deserve to die either. Unfortunately, last time, for some reason, the stream was just crapping out on me and it was very frustrating, so I'm just gonna hope that today, whatever issue there was, it magically fixed itself. I haven't really changed anything, which is probably not the best idea to do. But you know what? Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna just do it anyway. And hope that it... Like, my problem isn't even necessarily that, oh, you know, my experience is gonna be tainted because, like, there's going to be stream issues half the time. My problem is I want these things to save properly as the video demands, so I can kind of look back over it and like have basically a whole let's play, even though it's not really a let's play. And that's going to be annoying if like some of the crucial aspects aren't actually there because they're like the internet wasn't working, so we didn't properly like upload. So I guess we'll see. Let's just hope it works. Last time, I guess we were basically just realizing we really couldn't figure out who it was. Just that maybe we would like work out with people's alibis and whatnot, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. Let's continue. Don't forget to save frequently, which he says. I'm kind of almost surprised they make that prompt after the save prompt. I guess just in case you didn't save, maybe you're like, okay, maybe you should save because Monami's telling you to. If you want to listen to what Monami says. Last time on Danganronpa 2, Hajime was sweating. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence? Does something like that even exist? I mean, you just randomly came up with a random theory and you haven't really, like, explained much, so we're all just kind of shocked. Also, there was an ad break. I mean, intermission. I mean, toilet break. Please stop saying that. What? Oh right. He's saying that like, oh man, that sucks that was a rule. Otherwise I might have been killed and that would have been great. This is why I love Kazuichi. Just like, shut up, just shut up!
でも改めて考えてみると確かに中途半端だね。
映画通りに3人殺さなかったことがか？モノクマのルールがあるんだから仕方ねえだろ。
それだけじゃなくってさ、ほら、あの映画の内容を思い出してみてよ。2番目に殺されたライオンの方なんだけど。
西園寺の見立てに使われたやつだな。
見立てって言うけどさ、あのライオンって弓矢で貼り付けにされてたよね。
That's true.
だけど西園寺さんの死体で貼り付けに使われたのってどこにでもあるようなガムテープだったよ。
弓矢で正確に見立てるのが大変だから身近な代用品を使ったってだけじゃないですか。
まあそうなんだろうけど、その視線が中途半端だなって思うんだよね。
I mean, if it really was some kind of crazy serial killer again, they probably would have tried something really, really hard to make it an imitation matter. Probably.
殺害順序の5人が最初から犯人の計画に盛り込まれてたものなら、それ相応の準備をした上できっちり正確に見立てをするはずだと思うんだよね。
Basically what Chiaki's saying.
まあ中途半端な見立てで気づいてもらえなかったらその計画自体が無意味になっちまうしな。
で、何が言いたい？あの見立ては計画的ではなかったとでも？
っていうか西園寺さんの殺人自体がね。
何？
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
見立てが不十分なのは分かりますけど、さすがに飛躍しすぎじゃないですかね。
見立ての不十分さだけじゃないの。他にも不自然なところがあるからそう言ってるんだよ。
不自然なところってなんだ？
例えば西園寺さんがどうしてライブハウスに行ったのか。
Oh, we know
どこ
that.
かな。
We know that. Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
そこにあの殺人の真相が隠されてるってことか。
つっても見当もつかねえけどな。
なかなか楽しくなってきやがったな。破壊神暗黒四天王もたぎっているぞ。
Why Hyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out, no matter the cost. And, oh yeah, we know what to do about this. Ad break? No, not ad break. I mean, probably the motel room key, I guess.
西園寺さんがどうしてライブハウスに行ったかなんて、そんなの分かっ
Hold on 1 second. Alright, nothing happened. Man, it really is the mute button on the desk on my thing. I was sort of thinking, well, what's the point of having a mute button on your headphones? But it's actually very useful. Somebody's going to interrupt you and you want to not hear what's going on. Anyway, you didn't see anything. Let's continue.
犯人に呼び出されたんじゃねえか。
それが違うってんだ。犯人に連れ去られたとかかもな。
Hey, shake butt!
いえ、
Ah!
もしかしたらご自分から向かったのかもしれません。
はたまた
No.
因果率の意志により見つけられただ。
This too is fate. I need to find out why Hyoko went to the music venue first.
西園寺さんがどうしてライブハウスに行ったかなんて、そんなの分かるわけない。
犯人に呼び出されたんじゃねえか。
それが違うってんだ。
Wait, what is that? Is that saying like they're trying to
犯
type
人
in?
に連れ去られたとかかもな。
Who is?
いえ、もしかしたらご自分から向かったのかもしれません。
それに賛成だ。
I'm very good. I guess that was like Monokuma, sort of. I'm just like,
ソニアの言う通りだ。あいつは自分の意思でライブハウスに向かったんだ。
I'm getting way too obsessed about like cross-analyzing this game in every minor detail. And one thing is just like oh hey, like who do all of the white noises belong to? But in that case, it was almost like Monokuma or someone was somehow self-aware that the white noise was moving around and wanted to try and like was testing it and was trying to get it to stop. I don't know. That was weird.
やはりそうですよね。
どうして自分から行くんだよ。誰かに呼び出されたとかじゃねえのか。
西園寺さんは絶望病を警戒するあまりみんなのことを避けて部屋に閉じこもってたんだよ。そんな人が誰かに呼び出されたからってホイホイ外出するとは考えられないんじゃないかな。
連れ去られたってのはなんでねんだ。西園寺は泊まってた部屋にちゃんと鍵をかけて外出してたんだぞ。
無理やり連れ去られたとしたら部屋に鍵なんてかける暇はねえってか。
鍵をかけたのは犯人かもしんねえだろ。西園寺を連れ去ったことを隠すためにさ。だったらあんな懐の奥深くに鍵を入れたりしないでもっと目立つ場所に入れておくはずだ。だって誰かに見つけてもらわなくちゃその偽装工作の意味自体がなくなるしな。あの時実際に鍵を取り出したのはお前だったよな。だったらそれくらいは俺が負けねえぞ。
Ooh. All right, Akane's fighting with us. Let's do it.
俺の勘が間違いだってのか。最初で最後の見せ場かもしんねえんだから活躍させてくれたっていいだろう。
And here we go. It's like Akane's not even really saying, "Oh, hey, you know, I'm gonna try and throw off the trial." It's just like, "I want to be helpful because I'm normally not helpful. Please let me be helpful."
いやそういう問題じゃ。
This is why I love them.
うるせえ。でかい口聞くのもそこまでだぞ。今すぐ黙らせてやる。
Rebuttal showdown. Let's go. Step ladder, candle, smudge on the floor, beacon to count. It's Sonya's.
西園寺は部屋に閉じこもってたんだろ。やっぱ連れ去られたとしか考えらんねえ。犯人が無理やり西園寺の部屋に押し入って強引にさらってったんだよ。あいつはちっぽくて弱そうだから犯人に狙われちまったんだ。でも西園寺の部屋には鍵がかかってたんだ。その鍵はあいつの懐にあったんだぞ。西園寺が自分で鍵をかけた可能性が高いんだ。鍵なんて犯人がかけたんだって。モーテルの鍵が懐にあったのだって後から犯人が入れただけかもしんねえだろ。
Oh man, it's another round? I didn't even realize it.
わざわざ鍵を懐奥深くに入れる理由がない。あの鍵には犯人も気づいてなかったはずだ。待てよ、西園寺の死体を思い出してみろ。着物がめちゃくちゃだったじゃねえか。
Oh yeah, so that is wrong. I'm being too quick. Yeah, because Kimono is all messed up. There should be no doubt about that.
しまった。
I should have seen that.
待てよ、西園寺の死体を思い出してみろ。着物がめちゃくちゃあんな風に着物が乱れてた理由は一つ。犯人とバトったからだ。その言葉切らせてもらう。
Oh wait, yeah. Okay, I understand.
西園寺の着物が乱れてたのはうまく着付けができなかったせいなんだ。
Right, so it still wasn't fixed even when she got killed. It was still messed up.
着付け？ああ、その着付けがあいつが自分から外出した理由でもあるんだよ。
西園寺さんはご自身の着物の着付けにかなりご苦労されている様子でした。きっとそれも彼女が部屋に閉じこもってたことの理由の一つだったのだと思います。ですから私が彼女に教えて差し上げたのです。ライブハウスになら大きな鏡があるのでそれを使ってみたらいかがでしょうかと。
じゃああいつの服が乱れてたのは犯人とバトったからじゃなかったのか。
Yeah, you tried, Akane. I mean, that's a decent guess.
ああ、あいつはあの乱れた着物の着付けをするために自分からライブハウスに行ったんだよ。わかったよ、俺の負けだ。 煮るなり焼くなり脱がすなり好きにしろ。
切れた、チャンスだ。
Oh my god.
ギャフンとかアヘーとか言わせちまえ。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Kazuichi, please stop simping. Stop simping in the debate. Oh no.
だったら犯人には予想できなかったはずだよね。西園寺さんがライブハウスに来ることなんてさ。
I mean, unless it's Sonya, but we haven't proven that if that's true yet. If it was Sonya, she might know, but otherwise, there's no reason that they should know that.
その情報を西園寺に吹き込んだソニアは別だがな。
来るのは分かったとしても、いつ来るかまでは予測できませんよ。
Well, so that's true.
ソニアさんを疑ってんじゃねえよハゲ。ハムスターごと安らかに眠らせんぞ。
Oh my god. Stop simping.
そうだよ。貴様はなかなかセンスのいい服を着ているようだが、二度と着られぬように消し済みにしてやろうか。もちろん貴様自身をだ。
God, I fucking love Gundam. Oh, he's great.
田中さん、やめてあげてください。
Oh shit, I didn't even realize. I don't think I think that's a I think that for his sake was a little localization thing. Didn't sound like she said that in the audio.
あれ、俺の方が下っ端みたいな止め方でしたけど。
Or maybe it is. I'm not sure. That was interesting.
当然だ。俺様は貴様を殺すチャンスを少なくとも10回は見逃してやっている。
で、犯人にも予想できなかったんなら、どうして西園寺はライブハウスで殺されてたんだ？
不幸な偶然としか考えられないよ。
偶然？
多分彼女は自分から向かったライブハウスで運悪く犯行現場に出くわしちゃったんだよ。
その口封じに殺されたってのか。
It would make sense.
ちょうど犯人がミオダさんの殺害に取り掛かろうとした頃だったんじゃないかな。きっとミオダさんはもう麻袋をかぶせられてて、だから犯人は躊躇なくその場で。
それで殺されちまったのか。
ただ今回の犯人が一筋縄じゃいかないのは、その偶然を自分の犯行に加えちゃった点だよね。
それが見立てを使った殺害順序の5人トリックか。
つまりそのゲスな小悪党は当初は見立てなどやるつもりはなかったということか。
だったら犯人が当初から計画していたトリックって何だったんだろうね。
Beats me.
ここまで狡猾な犯人が何も用意しないでミオダさんを殺すわけないもんね。
心当たりがあるんですか？
That might be a no.
なんだよ、肝心なことがわかんねえんじゃねえか。
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close. Nagito?
なあ小前だ。お前は何か心当たりないのか？
おい、いつまで黙ってんだよ。
喋っていいの？
Oh my god.
いや、鳥肌が立つほど嬉しいよ。みんなが僕みたいなクズを頼ってくれるなんてさ。
Maybe we won't ask for your help if you keep saying stuff like that.
で、どうなんだ？口チェックしてる間にずっと考えてたんだけど、やっと結論が出たよ。ミオラさんはやっぱり自殺なんかじゃない。はあ、何の話してんだ？
Hi, Heaven Spear. Welcome. We're figuring things out and hoping that the internet works, or the Twitch, or whatever. Doesn't look like there's any drop frames so far, so it looks like it's going fine.
死んだふりをしつつ偽装工作をした可能性ならあるんじゃないかと思ってたんだけど、でも思い出したんだ。ミオラさんの足の裏には血痕がついてたんだよ。だからもし彼女が死んだふりをした後で偽装工作のためにライブハウスを歩き回ったら、きっとその血痕付きの足跡がライブハウスの至るところに残っちゃうはずなんだ。
Yep. It's true.
だから死んだふりをしてたとは考えられないんだ。ミオダさんが自殺ってのはありえないんだよ。
Wait, is there okay? Is there a difference between faking your death and committing suicide? Because like, I mean, I guess it's because this is from yesterday, and I don't even exactly remember. 'Cause, I mean, she still could have committed suicide. I think. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. I forget.
あのな、その話はとっくに終わってんだよ。
ん？そうなの？これは参ったな。笑ってごまかすしかないみたいだね。
マジかよ。役立たずにも程があんだろ。
Unless he was trying to bait us out again. No. Wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, then there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around?
おかしい。おかしいぞ。
That's on Akito! Yep, it is.
おかしいって何がですか？
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Is there? Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the... Oh, I know, the step ladder, because she must have been climbing it. And there's some blood on the side, but it's not any on the step ladder.
これで証明できる。ミオダがあの脚立を使って首吊りしたなら、踏み台に足跡が残ってないのはおかしいよな。なかったのか？ああ、あの脚立の踏み台は綺麗なままだった。足跡や血痕なんてどこにもなかったんだ。そんな小さなことに気づくなんてすごすぎる。それが選ばれし超高校級の才能なんだね。
I swear to God, if you don't, it's like, what are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. You could have just told us. Nope. Nagito Komaeda. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
でも日向さんは言ってましたよね。ミオダさんが脚立を登る映像を見たって。
Oh, hey Ramses. Not much has really happened. We're just discussing minor details. Although Gundam did threaten to burn Kazuichi's clothes off. That was pretty fun.
だったらミオダさんが脚立を登ったのは間違いないと思うんですけど。
And so it's either the video was fake or Ibuki's shoes were changed or something.
むしろその映像の方がおかしかったんだよ。
And yeah, it is very likely with a video that kind of came out of nowhere, very specifically, seemingly given specifically so Hajime would watch it. I guess that would also be believed that there could be something funny around the video. I mean, heck, you know, it's like the rule of reality and life that, you know, like, you can't necessarily just trust a video because it could be doctored, it could be looked in a different way, you never know. Maybe that's what they're trying to get at.
そうか。その映像に何らかのトリックが仕掛けられていたのだな。
ただ、それがわかるのは日向くんだけだけどね。その映像を見てるのは彼だけだからね。
I don't remember anything. So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me. Phew, pressure.
日向さん、お願いします。任せる以上は頑張れとか言わないからさ。まあ始めちゃってよ。
It's a lot of pressure, Hichaki. That's a lot of pressure.
やってみる。
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debate thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Oh, this part, okay. I remember this part. This part was quite, I think it took me a while to figure this out. But you had to remember, if you looked at the step ladder, there was a blood stain on it. And we don't see that blood stain here.
ここだ。
I think that's right. Yeah, that's right.
そうだ、思い出した。あの映像には確かに不自然な点があったぞ。
Yeah, I think this tripped me up quite a bit when I figured this out. Honestly, the spot selections are kind of difficult. First of all, because they're kind of a little bit finicky on what you can select, and second of all, the perspective on the CGs can always be a little bit weird as well, so you often don't really know what part is actually significant.
聞かせてくれる？
不自然な点があったのはさっきも話したあの脚立なんだ。確かにあの脚立の
It's
踏
not
み台は汚れ
particularly
てなかったけ
intuitive
ど、
though,
ただ
but
その側面には
I guess it's just sort of saying that. I guess the reason why you have to check the step ladder is then it shows you the picture beforehand with the bloods. You have to remember that just for this, but it's not really that intuitive. Like, but oh well.
血痕が付着してたんだ。脚立の左側の側面にしっかりとな。ただしそれは俺が病院で見た映像とは違う。
So which one's true? Which one's not? It's hard to tell anymore.
あそこで見た脚立には血痕なんて付着してなかった。左。
Oh, oops. Sorry, Hajime, cut you
そ
off
れ
there.
は確かに変だね。ミオラさんが死ぬ直前の映像ってことは、その時点で西園寺さんはもう死んでるはずだもんね。
Yeah, which means the blood would be on the floor. Yep.
それなのに現場の脚立に付着していた血痕がその直前に見た映像だと付着してないなんて。しかも映像が録画だとは考えられない。だとすると次に考えられる可能性は
その2台が別の脚立って可能性だね。
脚立が2台あったってのか。
いや、別の脚立などどこにある。ライブハウスにあった脚立はあの一脚だけだったぞ。
じゃあどっちかの脚立はライブハウス以外の場所にあったんだよ。
どういう意味ですか？
その映像の中で別物だったのは脚立だけじゃないって意味でしょ。すごいよななみさん。さすがゲームで鍛えた推理力ってことでいいのかな。
今何の話をしてるんですかね。
Nagito, don't compliment the gamers. The gamers don't deserve your compliments. The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but oh, I think I know what it is. I think it's Hangman's time. If that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing where the killer did something. The place is that thing. Yeah, it's Hangman time. All right, let's do this, guys. Get your keyboards ready, or your control sticks. What is it? What's the difference between? Huh? Wait, I think I thought it was okay. Hang on. It's not G. It's not F. Oh, F. F. Oh, I know what it is. I remember this. I remember this. L. I need an L. L. G. Alright. Oh god. I don't need that T. There we go. N. G. Wait, no. Oh, thank God. G. Alright. L. This is definitely one of those things that was easier in Japanese. Oh no! Ah, crap. T. Yeah, I already know what all the Hangman Gambits are because I've done this before, so. Doesn't make it any easier though. Ah! Eh. Ah, there we go. Wow, I lost a lot of health on that, but yeah, geez.
そうだ。羅達どころか。
I'm sure that was one
そ
of
も
those
そも撮
things
影場
where
所が違ったのかもしれない。
the Japanese spelling of it was probably way shorter, which makes it a lot easier.
撮影場所が違うってどういう意味だよ。
What we're trying to say is the video is a fake.
つまり俺が見た映像はライブハウスで撮影されたものじゃなくて
Also, yeah, Hangman's Gambit about it hanging. Great.
どこか別の場所で撮影された映像だったんだ。
けど病院のモニターに映るのはライブハウスのカメラで撮影された映像なんだぞ。
ならば犯人はその監視カメラセットにも何らかの細工を施していたのやもしれぬな。
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Oh, logic dive. Okay. Yeah, man, it's just minigame time. Like it's in a way it's not as fun, it's not as cool as non-stop debate in concept, but I like the minigames. They're more fun to play. Whee! Oh no, I missed the boost pad. Oh no! I actually fell. Okay, that's what happens when you fall. And yeah, they do that right after Hangman's Gambit, so you can't make too many mistakes or you might actually run out of health. Alright, question 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did they tamper with? The camera, the monitor, I think both? Is it both? I think? It's not both. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, they can't really... I guess it must be the camera then, because the camera's at a different location, right? Right? Yes. Okay. Cool. Great. Alright. Well, oh no. No! No. Wow, I am sucking today. Alright. I swear I'm much better at logic dive than I say I am. Whee! This part, it's fun when it goes like really steep and you have to just go around and run. Like, it feels exhilarating, you know? Whee! I am a child. I am not, but Whoa. Man, good thing if you get motion sick, I'm sorry. Did it the camera venue at the music venue or at the hospital? Oh, well, it had to be at the music venue because that's the one that didn't the one at the hospital's still there, right? Yeah, okay, cool. That was right. Right, now what are we doing? Oh god, okay. Whoa. This is why I like Logic Dive, because it's fun. And boost pads! And that was not good. Boost pads! Boost pads again! Oh! Okay, I didn't even see that was there. Here we go. Oh no. Come on, Gabby. You need to get a perfect run, or else... How could you call yourself a Danganronpa 2 fan? Oh god. Yes! Whew. What did the killer do? They increase this... You can't increase the signal because it's not... Well, we don't think it's Kazuichi. I mean, it could have been. That would have been an interesting concept for a murder, but I don't think it's Kazuichi. Because reasons. Ah! It's all coming together.
So, 犯人はライブハウスからカメラだけを持ち出したんだ。そのカメラを使って別の場所で撮影した映像をライブハウスの映像と誤認させてたんだよ。
Oh, okay. I know how you're supposed to use this to figure out who the killer is then.
じゃあ あのライブハウスにあったのはモニターだけだったのか？
It doesn't really matter because if all you want to do is just make the send off the video, it doesn't really matter. Wait, I don't know actually how you do it without the
俺
monitor.
が最初にミオダの死体を見つけた時点ではそうだけど西園寺の死体を出現させた時きっとカメラもそこに戻したはずだ。
Wrong button.
それって日向が最初の時点で気づいてりゃよかっただけじゃねえのか？
Still yawning after taking a 4-hour nap. Oh wow, that sounds nice actually.
死体を発見してしまった
Although
の
you're
ですか
probably gonna
ら
have trouble
カ
sleeping
メラ
at
どころ
night.
ではありませんよ。
それもそうなんだけど犯人はカメラがないことを気づかれにくくするために残ったモニターの方にもう一つ細工をしたんだ。
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was, well, destroyed it, right?
そうか
Wow, I'm low in health.
犯人はライブハウスに残したモニターをバラバラに破壊しておいたんだ。そんな風に残骸だけになってしまえばそこにカメラがあるかどうかはすぐにはわからない。俺は死体に意識が集中してたこともあってそんなことに気づきもしなかった。
で、犯人は日向くんがいなくなった隙にそこに持ち出していたカメラを戻したと。
しかも壊して残骸の状態にした上でだ。
だけどよ、別の場所で撮影っつっても、あの監視カメラの電波はそんなに強くねえんだぞ。
ソーダの必死の改造の甲斐もなく病院からモーテルまでは届かなかったな。
Which means...
病院とライブハウスで通信できただけでも大したもんだろうよ。
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? Oh shit, is this gonna be another hangman? Wait, I need to recover. Oh wait, actually no, I can focus. I can focus. Yeah, I can focus on this. The only possibility is that place inside that building. Yeah, okay, shit, it's another hangman. Oh man. Thank God, if you guys watch. Actually, I don't think you can see my health because it's my face is in the way. But I can just do this, and I can recover some health. Woo! Anyway, so now we need to work out where was it filmed. I already know the answer, so. Oh crap, wrong button. I screwed it up. Wait. Ah, I should have. Ah! Why do I? No! Almost. There we go. Woo!
よし、わかったぞ。
Got it. It's at the conference room. We did investigate it and it hasn't come at all.
病院の会議室だ。
So it's obviously this.
病院の会議室で撮影したのか？
けど病院とライブハウスなんてまるっきり別物じゃねえか。
だからこそ犯人は何らかの工作を行ってその2箇所を似させたはずだ。
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear, what that work was. What is this? Is this an okay? No, it's debate. I was gonna say, is this another logic dive? It could have been, but motel. Okay, it's the curtain. Yep, it's the curtain. Wait, crap.
病院の会議室とライブハウスなんて
Curtain. There we go.
とても似ているように思えません。
どっちをどう似せたんだよ。会議室をライブハウスに似せたのか？
Oh god, even if they try to copy it down to the same detail, they're completely the
ライ
same,
ブハウ
right?
スを会議室に似せたのか？
But their sizes are completely different. Isn't that a
セットで
bad?
も作ったのでしょうか。
Ah! Don't you think they could make it something that
も
stands
しくは
out?
彼ら
Like,
時代に細工があったか。
oh,
どっちにしろ撮影場所を見間違えるなんてひなたって意外とアホだよな。
what was okay? That was quite funny. I'm just looking at all of the responses there. Hajime was like, Hajime, you're pretty stupid, and some of them like, you're one to talk, and Hajime isn't stupid, and oh yeah, it is pretty stupid. Oh man. I swear, I'm gonna get terrible results for these just because I keep stopping and reading all of the text. Because I love these characters too much. And yeah, what would have happened to Yoko's character if she didn't die? Well, who knows? It could have been interesting, you know, basically a bully trying to not be a terrible person very slowly, but we'll see. I mean, you never know. Anyway, what did the killer do?
病院の会議室とライブハウスがとても似ているように思えます。
Anyway, now I have full health.
どっちをどう似せたんだよ。会議室をライブハウ
Does
ス
the
に似せた
conference
のか？
room look like the music venue?
ライブハウスを会議室に似せたのか？
そうかもしれない。
That's it.
そこで犯人が行った工作は現場のライブハウスの方を会議室の映像に似せることだったんだ。そのために使われたのがステージの奥にかけられてた黒いカーテンなんだ。
Yeah, that's why there was a curtain.
確かそこにはド派手なカーテンがあったのに、それが事件後になぜか。
Unfortunately, you know, one issue with these games as well is like, you know, sometimes they say, hey, look at this bit of the background. You need to pay attention to this. But like, since sometimes the CGs are so kind of slightly wonky looking, you can never really tell what things are important. But yeah.
そのカーテンの上に中途半端な長さの
It's not really that
黒い
obvious
カー
from
テン
this
がかけられて
picture
たよね。
that the curtain was like totally different and doesn't fit in. But so I don't know if that's just, you know, it's kind of essentially the fault of the CG artists, the background artists. It's not bad. It's just, you know, just a little bit weird, a little bit not
そう
clear.
そう、物見みたいに中途半端なやつね。そうだね。
It's cold, it's wet, it's miserable. I didn't expect a dose of DR2. Hey, Robin. Yeah. Well, and yeah, I think Monami in the Japanese they just called him Baka, so it's an equally stupid response.
あのカーテンはライブハウスを会議室に似せるために取り付けられたものなのですか？
Anyway, I want to finish Trial 3 anyway. Spoilers. I actually just want to get to Chapter 4 because Chapter 4 is really fun. And by fun I mean despairing, but also fun because I'm a shipper. I'm not. But
実際ね、会議室のカーテンって普段は目立たないけど、床まで届く長さの黒い遮光カーテンだったんだよ。
no, I was planning to stop in the intermission anyway. I didn't realize that you only really do the debate for about an hour before the intermission, so yeah. I'm just lucky there.
なるほど。
Well, unlucky,
会
but
議
lucky.
室か。確かにあの部屋の床って
Floor of that con.
ライブハウスのステージ上と同じような色だったのね。じゃあ犯人はその床の色が似ていることに気づいたからあの会議室を選んだのかもしれないね。
I mean, Robin, I posted I post on Twitter when I'm about to do it, and also if you're got Twitch open, it'll say, hey, you know, you're following me, so it's gonna see that I'm live. I don't need to like DM you. That's kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
床が似ている上にカーテンまで一緒になっちまえば見間違えても仕方ねえレベルかもな。
でもそれだけじゃないよ。 犯人の偽装工作はもう一つあったはずだよ。
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. What? What? Hang on. I don't even remember what this is. The killer. Okay. It's probably near the end because that's where we. Okay. Hang on. There's the monitor. No, not the glue. Not the smudge on the floor. Not the air conditioning or that. It's the curtain. It's not the paper, and it's not the robe. I guess it's the candle. I guess, yeah, because there was a candle probably in both. Maybe they could have played the both things. Right? Yay! I got it right.
もう一つの偽装工作ってライブハウスにあったろうそくのことだな。俺が見た映像ではろうそくが明かりに使われてたけど、よく考えればそれっておかしいよな。
It just adds to the ambience, Hajime.
ライブハウスには立派な照明があるんだから。
It's just the ambience, you know. You need to have the right ambience in your hanging video.
それは不気味な雰囲気を演出するためにそうしたんじゃないんですか？
God damn it. I'm joking and me can't even saying the exact same thing. Like I said, these characters are just me. They're just me.
その目的もあったかもしれないけど、メインの偽装工作の方だろうね。
I just shouldn't joke because they do it for me.
室とライブハウスでは照明が違うから、撮影時にその照明を使うわけにはいかない。そこで犯人は撮影用の別の明かりとしてろうそくを使ったんだ。ってことは、ライブハウスに落ちてたろうそくは実際には使われてねえのか？
映像で使われてたろうそくがそれだと俺に思い込ませるためだけに置かれたものだろうな。
It's not like you can really go and check.
ろうそくの光だと細部まではよく見えねえから、そういう効果も狙ってたんじゃねえか。
Also that, yes.
あの安物のカメラの性能だと暗いところはあんまし映らねえからな。
ここまで条件が揃った以上、もう決まりってことで問題ないはずだ。俺が見た映像が撮られたのはライブハウスじゃない。実は病院の会議室だったんだ。
Does that mean it's time to start thinking about this?
その会議室から偽装工作の証拠を見つけられれば、もっとすんなり結論を出せたんだけど、さすがに犯人に隠されちゃったみたいで、会議室に行った時は何も見つけられなかったよ。
How did they do that quickly?
けど間違いねえだろう。監視カメラセットの通信距離内で条件を満たせそうなのはそこだけだし。
モーテルですと遠すぎますし、映画館は内装に特徴ありまくりでしたからね。
でも日向君にとっては驚きの事実だよね。
Why?
まさか君が病院で見ていた映像が同じ病院の会議室で撮影されていたなんてさ。
I mean, apparently this trial is shorter than the second one, but like not by that much. So it's probably going to be about an hour and a half again.
事件は現場で起きているんじゃない、会議室で起きているんだというやつですね。
What are you quoting? I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before. Isn't it the other way around? Oh god! Oh my god! Is she freaking? Is she good? Is she like quoting Baywatch or some like Japanese equivalent of Baywatch? She totally is.
ミオダの首吊り映像を撮ったのが病院の会議室ってことは、じゃあミオダが殺されたのも会議室だったのか？
いや、それはねえだろ。
Is it?
イナタはその映像を見た直後にライブハウスでミオダの死体を見つけてんだぞ。
It's true. That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been Hyoko. Well, it's one of the Ibukis, but... Well, the fact is, the Ibuki that we saw in the music venue was confirmed to be her. I mean, heck, we even took the bag off her head and everything, so I guess the conference room wasn't.
そうか。あの映像に映ってた麻袋の人物はミオダなんかじゃなかったんだ。あれは犯人が演じてたものだったんだ。犯人が患者服を着込んだ上に麻袋をかぶって あたかも犠牲者のように振る舞ってただけだったんだ。
And that's probably why they have the handbag on their head in the first place. So you can't see their face. So it could be anyone.
きっと実際のミオダさんはその時もうとっくに殺されてたはずだよ。
Yeah, we've got some stage footage. It looks like, yeah.
本当の殺害時刻はもっと人目
To
に
look
つか
like
な
a
い
fake suicide, exactly.
真夜中とか明け方とかじゃないかな。
病院からライブハウスに連れ出して殺したとなると、まさか日中とは考えらんねえからな。
So that's what happened. Then, no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me was...
ですが犯人はどうしてそんな映像を捏造してまで日向さんを殺害現場に向かわせたのですか？
あの映像を捏造した犯人の目的は、考えられる可能性は一つしかない。そしてその可能性を突き詰めていくと、おのずと犯人も明らかになっていくんだ。
Here we go. No, the frames aren't dropping. The frames aren't dropping on my end. Don't worry, it's fine.
貴様はすでに犯人を見切っているというのか。
That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Oh, we have 2 minutes. So, the fact is, there's really no like gotcha moment like there was in Trial 1 or in Trial 2. You've got to kind of really think about it. It's not. I feel like it's not as well done, but yeah. Basically, we need to figure things out. The killer has to be someone who was filming that video at the conference room at the hotel. And now also, at the conference room at the hospital. And now keep in mind that nobody else, it had to be live, it couldn't have been recorded. That's what Kazuichi says. And the only people who were actually in the hospital at that point were us. Probably not Ibuki because she was dead. Nagito, I guess, and Akane. But Akane was still dead, was still sick. But the only other person was Mikan. Mikan? I mean, you were the only person who could have potentially filmed it. So, Mikan, is it you?
お前しかいない。積木、お前がそうなんじゃないか。
何の話ですか？
だから、お前がミオダと西園寺を殺した犯人なんじゃないのか。
おい、さすがにそれはねえんじゃねえか。そんな虫も殺せねえような、むしろ虫にも殺されそうなやつが犯人なんてよ。
そうですよ。私みたいなドジで呪の中身が人殺しなんてとんでもない話です。
I mean, before, at the beginning of this trial, you did mention something about, like, I can't believe that the clumsy slowpoke like me could be able to do something like that. And I don't know if that was you supposed to be slipping up, or if it was supposed to mean something else, but let's see.
だけど、俺とお前だけなんだ。ミオダの映像を捏造することで、アリバイを手に入れて有利になるのなんてさ。
Because, Hajime saw Mikan just before in the hospital, and then she went further inside the hospital. So she couldn't have been at the music venue when we were looking at that video. So, which means that she couldn't have been the culprit. But if the video is fake, then that pretty much puts the whole thing into question.
アリバイ？それが犯人の目的だったのですか？
そういえばさっきそんな流れになったね。日向君とつむきさんだけにはアリバイがある。
which makes it seem like the reason why they did it was to create an alibi. And we know that we're not the killer because we're the main character. So, Mikan, was that your reason for this whole debacle?
けどあの映像を病院の会議室で撮影できたのもお前だけなんだ。それもたまたまか。
Yeah, plot armor, exactly. We're not the killer because we have plot armor. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then, if you insist, I will use the old call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. Even back then, was she trying to make us lure us right there in the lobby where the video was?
あの時お前は休憩室に行くって言ってたけど本当は会議室に行ったんじゃないのか。そこであらかじめ準備しておいた患者服に着替えてそして麻袋をかぶって通信を開始させた。
If you were in the hospital, if it was you, and if, you have access to so many things. Like, you could easily get those hospital gowns because you're at the hospital the whole time. You could easily have grabbed that.
そうやってミオダがライブハウスで首を吊ろうとしている映像をでっち上げてそれを俺に見せたんだ。それに俺はあの映像を病院のロビーで見てたんだ。ロビーは病院の外の人間が会議室に行こうとしたら必ず横切らなくちゃいけない場所だ。
病院の外にいたやつが会議室に行って撮影したとは考えられねえってことか。
Because you would have seen it.
その上病院にいた僕とオワリさんは絶望病のせいで全部不覚だったから。
ということはやはり。
ちょっと待ってください。私が殺人なんて何言ってるんですか。無理ですよ。私なんかに人なんて殺せませんでも。
いや無理とかそういうことじゃなくてさもう少しまともな反論をしてもらえないかな。
And now suddenly Nagito being Nagito is being directed to somebody outside other than ourselves, and we're kind of like, I guess we're gonna have to, Nagito being Nagito is helpful right now.
それすらできねえってことだろう。
なあ本当にそんなやつが犯人なのかよ。
確かに結びつきませんよね。積み木さんと殺人犯なんて。
こんなどんくさい女に殺される奴がいるとは到底信じがたいな。
God damn, I love how Gundam just low-key insults everyone like that.
どんくさいは余計なのでは。
いいんです。私って昔からそうでしたから。
If I was in this game, I don't think I would be any help during the class trials. I mean, obviously, it's always really, like, it's got that kind of messed up kind of power fantasy aspect to it, but it's kind of like, you kind of wish that you'd be able to help in a situation like this, but you don't want to have to go through a situation like this. But, like, the idea of being a detective almost, like, trying to figure these things out is fun. It's kind of cool and satisfying.
見ただけでいじめたくなるやつ選手権があったらあとついチーム間違いなしと評判でだけど自分でもちょっと納得だったりするんですけどね。だからそんな私に人殺しなんて無理なんですって。本当なんですって。
どうなんだよひなた。
それでも貴様はこの女が犯人だというのか。
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, well, it could be she's fake crying, but also could just be like...
ひなたさんはそこまで私を嫌ってたんですか。
I will say this part gets interesting, I think.
おいひなた。
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, Is she really capable of doing something like this? Like, yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I don't know what else it could be. Unless she's lying? She's really good I don't know. Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No. In fact, it'd be so much easier if I were wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
あ、ちょっといいかな。
No. No. Huh?
いや、差し出がましってのは分かってるんだ。それ僕なんかの出る幕じゃないよね。出遅れて肝心な時に立ち会えなかったようなやつが
Just get to the point already.
口を挟んでいいわけがないもんね。なんだよ急に。でもね、今回の犯人だけは絶対に見逃すわけにはいかないんだよ。
He's sounding dangerous now. What's going on? Huh?
僕はずっと怪しいと思ってたんだ。最初からずっとね。
What's that?
怪しいと見当をつけた上で臨む捜査は心当たりなく進めるそれとは
Oh, I remember. Yep.
大きく異なる。
I think I know what this is. Yeah.
おい、何が言いたいのだ。
そのおかげで僕はみんなが知らない事実を知るに至ったんだよ。
What's that?
マジでか。
Well, spit it out.
活躍に夢中で言いそびれてたんだけど、そろそろ言ってもいいよね。
わざと黙ってたんじゃねえだろうな。これはゲームじゃねえんだぞ。
ゲームだよこれは。
Shut up, Monokuma. This isn't the time for breaking the fourth wall.
問題発言はやめてください。
それで小前田くんは何を知ってるの？
いや、大したことじゃないんだよ。ただ犯人につながる決定的な手がかりってだけだから。
And I see Robin has now also started to do the thing where the game starts answering you at the same time.
大したことある。
And yeah, come on, explain.
的な手がかりなんてそんなの本当にあるんですか？
Nagito, I swear to God, if you're still suffering from the lion disease, I'm gonna slap you.
早速見てもらおうかな。ほら、仁田さんの首をつっていたロープなんだけどさ。
Yeah, I keep forgetting that Monokuma and Monami are there. Yeah, honestly, it's like as the games go on, it's like Monokuma's role just kind of becomes less and less, and sometimes you forget that he's there until he suddenly just shows up to make up a quip.
これってスーパーから調達したものだよね。ライブハウスにロープなんて置いてなかったもんね。
またスーパーかよ。あそこは犯罪グッズの温床だな。
スーパーから持ってきたってことはさ、つまり新品の状態で持ってきたってことだよね。
それが何だってんだ。
新品ってことを踏まえた上でこのロープに注目してもらいたいんだけど、ロープの中央くらいかな。強くこすったみたいにささくれ立ってるんだよね。
So really, this is kind of interesting because this is, this is a piece of evidence here that we did not get.
でもどうしてこんな風になったのかな。仁田さんの首をつった輪っかの部分はもっと端だし、照明バトンに吊るされてた部分がその逆の端の方なんだよね。
おい、話が長えぞ。ささくれ立ってるのが何だってんだよ。
つまりね、僕の推測だとこのロープはこういう風に使われたと思うんだ。犯人は仁田さんの首にロープを引っ掛けたのが両端を思いっきり引っ張って首を絞めたんだよ。ロープの中央部分が傷んでるのはこの部分で仁田さんの首を強く絞めてたからなんだ。ちょっと待てよ。さっきから聞いてれば最初からロープの手がかりに気づいてたみたいに。だったらお前が捜査中に俺に言った言葉は何だったんだ。
So this rope wouldn't be much of a clue. And I might as well section out the place.
学級裁判では必ずしも全員が協力し合うわけじゃない。嘘をつく者や真実を隠す者も当然現れる。今回の犯人のようにね。僕もそれをちょっと真似してみたんだ。
It's like gut. He frustrates you, but you need his help because we would not have. We probably wouldn't have figured this out without him. I mean, we might have if we had checked the rope, but we didn't check the rope because Nagito specifically said the rope wasn't a clue. And then he said that because he was specifically trying to hide off the real killer, and the real killer might have tried to. Who knows?
そんなことよりロープの話はどうなったんだよ。犯人がロープでミオダの首を絞めて、それで。
それでも何も、僕の話はもう終わっちゃったよ。
はあ？それのどこが決定的な手がかりなんですか？
あれ？気づいてもらえなかった？ちゃんと言ったつもりなんだけど、決定的な手がかり。
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? What? Is that really true? When I normally say that, that means that it's not true. But I'm not sure. I don't remember what's going on here. The rope. Hang on. Wait, what did the rope actually say? Hang on. Oh, I know what this is. Hang on. The rope was used for hanging. There's no doubt that's the cause of Ibuki's death, was her hanging herself from this rope. Yeah. Okay. That's what they mean. Yeah, they're going to explain this later, but they're saying Mikan is the one who confirms that the cause of his death was hanging with the rope. And if the cause of death was actually strangling with the rope, and she didn't know that, and she knew that, and was she lying, then that's what essentially she's saying.
首を絞められて殺されたんだよ。
What does that matter? A decisive clue?
似たようなもんだろ。
首吊りと考察は似てるようで全然違うよ。首の線条痕も変わってくるしね。線条痕って縄の跡ですよね。
Seriously, I don't care.
なのに僕らが首吊りと思い込んだ。それどうしてかな。
By any means or whatever.
誰かの嘘に騙されたのか。
Even if you say it's a lie, I don't even know what's a lie and what's not.
現場の死体が首を吊ってたせいだろ。あれを見れば首吊りだと思って当然だ。
It doesn't pretend. Wait.
モノクマファイルの情報不足も一因だ。首吊りか考察かは明記してなかったからな。
むしろ勘違いした方が悪いんですよ。
Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Is that true?
ミオダさんが首を吊ったわけじゃなくて、首を絞められて殺されたんだよ。
似たようなもんだろ。
首吊りと考察は似てる。首の線条痕も変わってくるしね。線条痕って縄の跡ですよね。
なのに僕らが首吊りと思い込んだ。それどうしてかな。
誰かの嘘に騙されたのか。
そうかもしれない。そういうことか。俺たちはあいつの嘘にまんまと騙されてたのか。
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died from hanging herself.
積み木は首を吊ったって言ってたけど、あれは嘘だったんだな。
It seemed like a very, just generic flavor text thing to say in the investigation, but actually, Nagito was sussing out Mikan this entire time.
そうやって嘘の死因を言うことで、俺たち全員を騙してたんだな。首吊りと考察の違いなんて、積木さんが見ればすぐに気づいたはずだよ。超高校級の保健委員の才能を持つ積木さんならね。
ちょっと待ってくださいよ。そもそも私は観察医じゃないですし、専門的な知識もない中やってただけ。だから間違っても仕方ないじゃないですか。
It's just the thing, like, nothing Mikan really is saying. It's like just the actions could imply that she's lying, but you don't really know because she's doing, like, if she's acting, she's doing a very good job at it. It
そう
makes
ですよね
sense.
むしろ今までよくやってくれた方ですよね
Which is I think is what the trial is getting at. The idea is she's not just this obviously, oh, she's obviously the killer, like, because she, especially if you like her character, it's sort of like, you know, there could be totally many other reasons for this other than just she's the killer, right?
でも首吊りか考察かくらいは酔っ払った医学生でも気づきそうなレベルだけど
かばうわけじゃねえけどよ専門外にドジが重なったらミスも出てくんだろ
そうなんですドジだからうっかりしちゃって
積み木はずっと俺を看病してくれてたんだぞそんな奴を疑うなんて俺は嫌だからな
献身的に看病してたからこそミオダさんをおびき出すことができたとも考えられるよね
That's the other thing, yes. Because she's the nurse nursing everyone to health, because she was nursing everybody to health, they would all trust her. So if she wanted to go around and lure Ibuki out or do anything, they would pretty much they would totally trust her. That's the issue.
はあ
それでなくても彼女はすっかり真面目になって誰の言うことでも信じてしまう症状になってたわけだし
Oh yeah, also that she was Ibuki was all gullible because of the disease, so it'd be very easy to lure her out.
自分を看病してくれてる積み木さんにだったらホイホイついていっても不思議じゃないよね
Yeah, me kind of just be like, oh, don't worry, Ibuki, we're coming this way, and this way's for your treatment, so you'll get better. Okay, understood.
積み木が看病を名乗り出たのは最初からそれが目的だったってのか
そいつはちょっとゲスの勘繰りってやつが過ぎんじゃねえのか
I think a better phrase in our language is the pot calling the kettle black.
本当にゲスなのは僕じゃなくて積み木さんの方だよだって人殺しなんだよ
だから違うって言ってるじゃないですかもう許してくださいよ
悪いけど許すわけにはいかないんだよね今回の積み木さんの犯行だけは絶対に許すわけにはいかないんだ
Yeah, so Mikan might have schemed to take out more of them down the road, or like, wait, how far does that rabbit hole go? Well, we'll see.
許すも何もまだ積木さんが犯人と決まったわけではありませんし
Like, there's a lot of circumstantial evidence, but it just doesn't really make much sense. What's with that sigh?
そっかみんなは優しいんだねまあそれがみんなの選択だって言うなら僕はもう諦めるしかないけどでも本当にそれでいいのそれがみんなの希望なの
You know, if you say that, you're just gonna make us want to back off even more. But whatever.
しつけえぞそれ以上言うとマジで殴るぞ
Please do it.
でも私は本当に犯人なんかじゃないんですよ私が人を殺すなんてそんなことするわけないじゃないですか
Nagito, my hope is that you keep quiet in the corner, please.
本当に違うのか
Ooh.
いい加減にしろよもういいって言ってんじゃねえか
いいわけないだろ俺だってこんなことしたくないそんなの当たり前だろだけどやるしかないんだよ
仲間を信じらんねえのかよ
そうじゃない信じたいからこそ疑うんだ
なんだよそれ
信じることと疑うことってきっと反対の意味じゃないと思うんだ
は
疑いもするけどそれでも信じたいその先にあるのが信じるって気持ちなんだよだって疑う余地のないはっきりしていることなら信じる必要だってないでしょ
難しいこと言うなよ。俺にはよくわかんねえよ。
誰かを信じるためにはね、疑うってことを乗り越えなきゃいけないんだよ。
Even if you're the most trusted person in the world, if it's a situation like this, we still have to go through all of the options, to go through all of the evidence. Oh. Well, I mean, like I said, my stream doesn't say it's any frames dropped, so it's fine. Even if you doubt someone, even if you really believe in someone, even if you know them as well as you can, if this is a situation like this, you have to go and give it everything you can and go through every single argument to make sure that it's not them. Not because that, you want to prove that they're guilty, it's because you want to prove that they're innocent. You want to go through all of the possible options, show how they're not true, using facts and evidence, so that you can prove your belief right. That's essentially what this case is about.
疑うことを放棄した信じるなんて、そんなのただの嘘っぱちだよ。
This theme gets explored a lot more in Danganronpa V3, let me just tell you that.
わかったよ。じゃあ好きにしろ。俺はもう止めねえよ。
は？何ですかそれ。ああ、そうやって結局は私をいじめるんですね。詭弁で自分を正当化して、自分は悪くないみたいに言い訳して。みんなそう。いつもそう。
Okay, yep. Alright, cool. Alright. Okay, very nice, great. Yeah, I'm streaming right now, okay? Yeah, you can go back. You didn't see anything. Nothing happened. Nothing happens.
悪いのは私だって。私に問題があるのがいけないんだって。そんなのもうたくさん。もうたくさんなんですよ。
Oh. This is a side of Mikan we have not seen before.
おい、積み木。
ずるいよ。ずるいずるいずるいずるいよ。どうして私を許してくれないんですか。自分のやったことはすぐに許しちゃうくせに。私が何をしたって言うんですか。なんで誰も許してくれないんですか。
See, the thing is, and this is, well, it's very easy to pretty much say, okay, yep, now Mikan has snapped and gone psycho, and this is just, she was always a psycho all along. Actually, yeah, Ramses has got a pretty good point on there, that basically a persecution complex. But yeah, and this is essentially what her, this is her real feelings, is that because she has a persecution complex, essentially, she almost sort of starting to believe that, she can't possibly, everything can be forgiven. That's interesting. Mikan's psychology is quite interesting, but I won't get into it now.
次はまともに話してくれない作戦かな。これはこれで厄介だね。
Hey, Wes! Joke's on you, Mikan. I've never forgiven myself. Oh no, Wes, no, why do you say things like this?
それに、実は僕もネタ切れなんだ。どうやって認めてもらえばいいか、悩みどころだね。
手がかりがないなら出してもらうしかないんじゃない？
は？
私もね、日向くんと一緒だよ。仲間を疑うなんてしたくない。でもね、この中の誰かがその大事な仲間を殺したのも事実なんだよ。
Oh, it's the despair talking. I watched a creepy anime the other day. Oh no, it's the Wes has been infected by the despair disease. Or the brainwashing anime, am I right? Ha,
私たちはやりきらなきゃダメだと思う。この絶望のような連鎖を断ち切るためにもね。
Basically, what we're saying is, Mikan, we want to believe that you're not the killer, so we want you to explain to us reasons why. Chiaki.
ねえつみきさん、最後に一つだけ聞かせてくれるかな。
And yeah, and once again, Chiaki just coming in the clutch and saving us all because
あなたが犯人じゃないってことはさ、ひなたくんが見た映像を捏造したのも
私じゃないに決まってるじゃないですか。
それって証拠はある？
証拠？だったら逆に私がその映像を捏造したって証拠はあるんですか？
well, like technically no, but it's in terms of process of elimination. If it's not you, it's very like you're the most likely one.
そうですよ。証拠は言ってみてくださいよ。だってあの映像が会議室で撮られたことだってただの推測じゃないですか。
So what's really fun is like, it's like 90% Mikan. But like, the fact that she's arguing against it is like, the point is like, yeah, we can't really prove it. Right now we've just got circumstantial evidence.
その推測なんかで病院にいただけの私を犯人扱いするなんて。
And up until this point, a lot of the evidence was circumstantial.
そんなのむちゃくちゃです。私は何も悪いことしてないのに。なんで私ばっかり嫌われなくちゃいけないんですか。いい加減に許してくださいよ。
大丈夫かこいつ、情緒不安定になってんぞ。
This was about the point where like in my first playthrough, I'm like, well, yeah, I assumed that Mikan was emotionally unstable from pretty much the very beginning. So yeah, this was not really a surprise to me.
私は犯人なんかじゃありません。そんな映像撮影してません。
だけどようやく反応してくれるようになったね。
Huh?
ただ彼女の主張のどこに穴があるのか、それを判断できるのはやっぱりひなたくんだけだよ。
And yeah, it is great voice acting. Dub as well, of course. The English voice actors for DR2 also do a really good job. I think Stephanie Shea does Mikan in the sponsor.
だからもう一度君に任せるね。
Because you're the only one who saw the video. Could it be... Was this Chiaki's goal all along? Hang on. What did she actually say? You're not the killer who fabricated the video. And then saying, can you prove it? And then she gets really annoyed, but then as she gets annoyed, she starts explaining why. Can't be Nogata though. I mean, yeah. Megumi Ogata, Megumi Ogota. Am I right? I'm very bad. I'm sorry, Wes, you're rubbing off on me. She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video. I've never seen... Oh, hey, Adavan! Yeah, this is the Japanese dub. Oh, yeah, so, this is, I mean, don't get too... Some of the people in chat here haven't seen it, but just haven't played it, so don't spoil the rest of the game. But, yeah, I think Mikan's really good in Japanese as well.
どうして私が犯人だって決めつけるんですか。どこに証拠があるんですか。許してください。
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Oh, I think is this one? I think I know which one this is. I think I know what this one is. This one is... okay, let's see. Let me see. Yeah.
会議室で映像を撮影したのは君以外に考えられないんだよ。
証拠でもあるんですか？
Yeah, it's this one. It's this
そ
one.
の人が被ってた麻袋が証拠ですか？彼女が着てた患者服が怪しいんですか？それとも履いてた病院靴ですか？
Ah, crap. I need to press.
ミオダと積み木は体型が明らかに違うはずだ。
その体型が証拠になりますか？患者服の下の体型が判別できたんですか？あの映像だけで？あんなカメラアングルだけで？薄暗いろうそくの明かりだけで？正確な体型なんてわかるわけないですよ。
Mika's voice. What happened to her?
日向くん
My
注意
heart.
深く聞いてね
My feelings
犯人のミスを指摘できるの
are
も
bound to
君
be
だけだよ
crushed. Oh crap! Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. Don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't? So this one is.
会議室で
This
映
is
像を撮影した
basically.
のが君以外に考えら
You
れ
could
ない
basically this is one of the parts where it really slips up people who haven't played the game.
その人が被って
This
た
one
麻
gets
袋が
it gets
証拠
people because it's not intuitive
彼
really.
女が着てた患者服が怪しい
And the answer is also not intuitive either.
それとも
What's the
廃棄
answer?
物ですか
Well, it's
ミ
not
オダ
what
と
you
積み
think
木
it's
は
going to
体
be.
型が明らかに違うはずだ。
その体型が証拠になりますか患者服の下の体型が判別できたんですかあの映像だけであんなカメラアングルだけで
Yeah, it took me forever to get this one as well too. So fair enough. I don't think I needed to use a walkthrough, but I remember I needed to use a walkthrough for the one thing in chapter 4. But that was just because I didn't know how I forgot how things worked.
注意深く聞いてね犯人のミスを指摘できるのも君だけだよ
So, what you have to do is grab Chiaki's statement at the very end of the thing, and then use that statement because yeah, you forgot that was a mechanic in this game, right? And you have to use that statement to figure out what mistake that Mikan just said.
私は犯人なんかじゃありません
会議室で映像を撮
So
影
we
し
need
た
to
の
work
が
out what did Mikan say wrong here.
君以外に考えられないんだよ。
証拠でもあるんですかその人が被ってた麻袋が証拠ですか彼女が着てた患者服が怪しいんですかそれとも履いてた病院靴ですか
ミオダと積み木は体型が
その体型が患者服の下の体型が判別できたんですかあの映像だけであんなカメラアングルだけで
Oh wait, damn it! I'm sorry. I looked like an idiot there. He said something else.
お前は決定的なミスを犯したぞ。
Anyway, basically the issue is she just randomly mentions the camera angle, but how did she know that?
ミス
今まで何度も言ったように、あの映像を見たのは俺だけだったんだ。
It's not exactly the best gotcha moments, but it's good enough. Makes sense.
それがどうかしたんですか
でも俺はあの映像のカメラアングルに関しては今まで何も言ってないんだよ。それなのにどうしてお前はあんなカメラアングルだなんてまるで映像を見たようなことが言えるんだ。
Or you filmed it yourself.
日向くんしか見てない映像のカメラアングルを積木さんが知っていた理由、それは君がその映像を撮影した張本人だから。
Yep,
そういうことでいいのかな。
she dug her own grave. But yeah, it's very weird that you have to grab Chiaki's just random thing and then use that as the mistake. But yeah.
それが嘘の代償なんだよ必死に反応するほどドツボにはまる積木さんも嘘をついたんだね
Mikan's sleeping as usual, but at least this time it isn't fan service.
マジかよマジなのかよ積み木おめえが西園寺とミオダを殺したのかよ
あれあれあれあれあれあれあれあれあれ違いますやだそうじゃないんですって
そうじゃない。
だって無理なんだもん
Even if she's got it all, she's just not giving up that easily. Impossible?
ほら、死んだミオダさんが被ってい
Oh,
た
I
麻
know what this is.
袋。
Yeah. We're near the
と
end.
いうか、トートバッグを思い出してくださいよ。ふわわー。思い出しました。
なんだこいつ、ますます気持ち悪くなってねえか。
あのトートバッグって映像の中の彼女が被ってたものと同じものでしたよね。
だからどうしててめえがその映像のことを詳しく知ってんだ。
そんなことはどうでもいいじゃないですか。
Oh yeah, no. Where's the bit about the gravel and the swimsuit? Yep, no, that was not intuitive at all. I have nobody figures that out on their first guess. I don't know how anyone else figures out other than just process of elimination.
それより知ってますか？あのバッグって映画館で売ってた限定品なんですよ。ほら、稲田さんも見ましたよね。物見のプリントが施されてたのを覚えてますよね。おっと、大丈夫ですよ。覚えてなくても私が覚えてますからね。
I thought it was the fish tank. Yeah, I know the fish tank makes sense. That's why it can't be the murder weapon.
じゃじゃーん。あれは限定品のトートバッグで間違いありません。ね？無理だと思いませんか？一つしかないトートバッグを病院の会議室とライブハウスで同時に使うなんて。そんなの無理に決まってますよね。
I mean, I guess,
だか
but
らね、あの映像は捏造でもないし、
you're pretty much.
私は犯人でもないんです。
Even though there's a logical fallacy here, it's like, who else could it be? You're pretty much just admitting it anyway.
だから許してくれますよね。
往生際の悪さもそこまで来ると絶望的だね。
じゃあ許してくれるの？許してくれるまでやめないよ。
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. It's time for rhythm game, which I am terrible at. But I think I'm getting the timing down. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this panic talk action, the reload and ammo features will be added. Yep. You will no longer be able to do it with just the left mouse button. You've got the number of bullets, and you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you'll be able to destroy the remarks, so you'll have to refresh by pressing the tab key. Alright, just like locking on, the controls are the same, so you just... Number of bullets refers based on power. Oh, okay. I didn't realize. So you can get more bullets quickly if you press tab at the right time. Get the right tab, get the wrong. Bullets will be refreshed. Your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during freezer time. Okay. You have a difficulty level. Okay, yep. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trial. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well, excuse me. Well then, good luck and have. Excuse. Who is the tutorial person?
許してくれるまで何度でも説明するよ。あのバッグって限定品なんだよ。
I have no idea. I actually don't. That's never explained. The tutorial text guy, as we all know, is not a real person.
だからその犯行は誰にも不可能なんです。
I have a feeling I know who it is, but I can't say them. I mean, yeah, it could be like Monokuma or whatever, but yeah, or Junko. Junko watching from the Afterlife Theater, right? Yeah.
マジでイカれちまったのか。
許してくれますか？許してくれますよね。そうですよね。許してくれるに決まってますよね。
Now, if Junko was the tutorial person from Danganronpa 1 at the same time, that would also be messed up. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Let's go! Panic talk action!
まだ許してくれないんですか。何でもしてあげますから。好きなところに落書きしてくれ。わかりますか。なんで私だけ。
Come on!
好きなところに落書きしてください。もう許してくれましたか。許して許して許して許して。
I don't know what's going on with that.
わかりますか。
I don't. Okay, my game is glitching out apparently. But I'm just. It's alright. It's fine. Oh, okay.
もう許してくれましたか。何でもしてあげますから。ここであったら100年目。許して許して許して許して。なんで私だけ。まだ許してくれないんですか。何でもしてあげますから。好きなところに落書きしてくれ。わかりますか。なんで私だけ。好きなところに落書きしてください。もう許してくれましたか。ハートバッグは一つだけです。
Theater bonus prize.
これで終わりだ。
Koide Warida! Ah ha ha! I am such a fucking weeb.
前にモノクマは俺にこう言ってたぞ。
When you buy one bag, you get another free. It's a common practice to make customers with bonus prizes.
あのトートバッグを手に入れたやつはそれと同じものをもう一つ持ってるはずなんだ。つまりあのバッグを2つの場所で使うのは不可能でも何でもないんだ。だからそんな苦し紛れの言い訳なんてもうやめてくれ。
どうして許してくれないんですか。どうしてなんですか。
どうやらその往生際の悪さもそろそろ打ち止めみたいだね。
Yeah, she never really went out and said it, but she's been not very good at hiding it.
なんで私ばっかり嫌われるんですか。もう許してくれたっていいじゃないですか。
積み木もう終わりなんだ。最後にお前の犯行を頭から振り返ってそれで反論がなければもう認めてくれ。最後くらいお前を信じさせてくれよ。
Was that supposed to echo like that? I don't know. Anyway, okay, right. This one's interesting. It's actually very oddly, weirdly incomplete. I don't know why it only has half the murder scene, but anyway, okay. So we've got what they saw in the. Is it this one? I guess must be. I think it's this one. Yeah. I like that Hajime picture there. It's good. I like Hajime, how they draw Hajime in these. Right, we go and what did the killer do? Instead, the body was hidden before. Oh, that's that. So that's there. No? All right. Jeez, I thought I'd gotten this all. There we go, okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why this one is so weirdly quick, but it is. Okay. What's that? And then the smoke clue was the scrap of paper. And then the real locked room was created with glue. Oh, see, that's it. I don't know why this one's so quick.
今回の事件で鍵になったのは俺だけが見た監視カメラセットの映像だった。
This is the kind of thing that makes people think that this like the writing for this trial was kind of essentially rushed. In that they don't really talk about the fact that they don't really talk about Hyoko's death. They don't really talk about the murder weapon for Hyoko, and they don't even really talk about how exactly and when exactly they killed Ibuki. Just that they did kill Ibuki at some point at night. So it's a bit weird. That's why some people don't like this chapter, because it's oddly there's a lot of weirdly open questions that don't really get answered, but it's not because they're questions that need answers, it's just they just don't ever explain it.
だからそこからの流れを追いながら犯行を紐解いていくぞ。
On the bright side, it means you don't have to listen to like a whole bunch of narration the whole time, so.
今朝積み木と一緒に病院にやってきた俺はロビーであることに気がついたんだ。監視モニターの受信ランプが予定時間より早く点灯していたんだよ。
How did she deal with that in a short amount of time? Well, they'll sort of show exactly what she had to do, and it sort of makes sense, but yeah. And also that, yeah, you think here could be part of Mikan's motive since she picked on her all the time, but, well, the motive we'll find out soon.
俺がモニターのスイッチを押してみると、そこに映ったのは
God, I love Hajime.
麻袋をかぶった患者服姿の誰かが今まさに首吊りをしようとしている姿だった。もともとあの監視カメラセットは病院とライブハウスの通信用に用意したものだったから、その映像の通信元はライブハウスのはず。そう思った俺はすぐにライブハウスへと向かった。でもそれは犯人の罠だった。実はその映像は別の場所で撮影されたものだったんだ。犯人は夜のうちに持ち出したライブハウスのカメラであらかじめ準備を整えておき、そして病院の会議室でその映像を撮影していたんだ。そうやって事件が現在進行形で起きていると俺に錯覚させようとしたんだよ。だから実際にはその時すでに犯行は完了していたんだ。そこに映っていた麻袋の人物も犯人自身が演じた偽物だったんだよ。
Yeah, open the door dramatically.
それを知らない俺はライブハウスに行き、麻袋をかぶった人物の首吊り死体を発見したんだ。死体を目の当たりにして動揺した俺は慌てて他のみんなを呼びに行ってしまった。だけどそれも犯人の罠だったんだ。
So this is what the killer did in those 10 minutes.
犯人は病院の会議室を片付けた後、ライブハウスを外から見張っていたんだろうな。そして俺と入れ替わるようにライブハウスの中へと入っていくと、最後の仕掛けに取り掛かったんだ。犯人はまずステージ上の柱を覆った壁紙を剥がすことで、そこに西園寺の死体を登場させた。最初に俺が首吊り死体を見た時は気がつきもしなかったよ。まさか柱が壁紙で一回り大きくなっていて、その中に西園寺の死体が隠されていたなんてな。
You know, Wes being like, I think Hyogo's death kind of personifies the idea in Danganronpa that not everyone gets the chance to have their big character arc. People just die sometimes. I think also what really exemplifies that as well is Taka, Ishimaru from the first game. I think I don't remember where, maybe I just read it somewhere, that like that whole thing where like Taka goes like Super Saiyan from like the stuff with Mondo's spirit and stuff, it was basically just there as a red herring pretty much to make you think that something was gonna, like, that Taka was gonna be important, just so that like to shake up the story essentially before he dies.
そして次に犯人が行ったのは会議室で使用した監視カメラの処分だった。犯人は持ち出していた監視カメラを破壊し、現場にあった監視モニターの残骸に混ぜたんだ。犯人が使った監視カメラはもともとライブハウスから持ち出したものなんだけど、犯人はそれを持ち出す際にモニターの方だけを破壊しておいたんだ。
Oh yeah, Taka still deserved better though.
そこにカメラだけがないという事実を隠すためにな。そして最後に犯人は現場の密室化を行った。倉庫にあったドラムスティックを折ってライブハウスの入り口付近に置いたんだ。ただこれはライブハウスが内側から封鎖されたと俺たちにミスリードさせるためのものなんだ。
Yeah. I'm also noticing how much Hyogo's death becomes more and more meaningless in this case as it keeps going. It's one of those, oh, and she's dead too things. I mean, heck, even then, it's sort of the same thing kind of with Taka and with Taka's death in case 3 as well. Like, it's Hifumi's death that has a lot of the decisive evidence. Taka's doesn't really.
実際にライブハウスを密室にしたのは接着剤だったんだ。 犯人は接着剤でドアを固定し、わざと強引に開けられる密室を作り出したんだよ。こうして現場での工作を全て終えた犯人はクズ竜や俺と合流し、
They're so cute. I love the art style for the closing arguments. They're so cute.
自分で封鎖したライブハウスの扉を俺たちと一緒にこじ開け、
Like, look at that personality. You've got like, hang on, can I Q? Yeah, I can see that. Look, you got like, I'm gonna kick the door open. You got like Fihiko looking really badass there, and then you've got like Chiaki and Mikan being like, all right, quickly, let's just shove our hands on it. It's great.
ミオだと突然現れた西園寺の死体を俺たちに発見させたんだ。
See, the thing is, I don't think, honestly, I think with Hyoko, I think it's not really that like, oh, you know, they didn't know what to do with her character, so they killed her off. I think it was based, in fact, no. Wait, I've talked to her all about this. Essentially, the reason why they were thinking about having her be a survivor, but then they realized they had like too many ratios of boys to girls. Essentially, they wanted to make sure that they had a ratio of boys to girls that was decent enough, or something like along those lines. I swear, it's something like that. It's not that complicated.
その時は驚いたふりをしていたけど、内心では計画がうまくいったことにきっと胸をなで下ろしていたはずだ。
Okay, that's neat
そう
there.
なんだろ、つみき。これがお前の仕組んだ犯行なんだろ。
I like they've got a little heart monitor there to show that speak on. Yay, complete! I think Taka got good development, but considering how important he was at the beginning of the story, I sort of expected him to make the end as a survivor or the mastermind. Yeah, I mean, and also, you know, Taka deserves better anyway, so. Poor Taka. He lost his gay best friend, like, just after meeting him. But yeah, I think in a series like this, it's good to have deaths like that.
うわ、今度は笑ってんぞ。
とっても懐かしいです。
Sorry, should I have said his gay lover? Because it's his gay lover. There you go.
この感じよーく知ってますよ。足元が崩れて空が丸ごと落ちてくるようなこの絶望感。
Oh no, she said the D word.
つみきさん、あなたは本当にどうなさったのですか？
I think the heart monitor is just there to reference the fact that she's a nurse. You know, heart monitors, sick people.
おっと、その前にお時間を拝借。
Oh, is that it? Oh. Oh no. Hang on, is it... It's doing it again? Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Ah, my stupid mic. I don't know why it does that. That's so annoying. Anyway, see, I don't know if do I just suck? I don't know. Why do I just... I don't know what that means. Time left, missteps. That's probably the hangman. It's probably because the hangman's get... No. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know why. It's obviously those parts or the parts where Oh well. It's a sign of slowly dying. Damn. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I have like... There's no more free time events, so I don't need... And okay, yeah, I got an it's just I got an A when I replayed 2-1, so I thought maybe it'd be possible, but who knows.
どうやら議論の結論が出たようなので、毎度おなじみの投票タイムといきましょうか。では、お前らはお手元のスイッチを押して投票してください。投票の結果、プロとなるのは誰か。その答えは正解なのか不正解なのか。スイッチでゴー。
Bit of a break. Fair enough. Oh god, I'm an idiot. That's why that's why the main ammo in in Ultra Despair Girls is called break. It's because that's the thing that you say when you get straight through someone's arguments. I'm an idiot. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. And hi Danganronpa. I think Adavan just realized it now too. Now then, it might be obvious at this point. You got it right once again! That's like 3 in a row! That's right! The true identity of the horrifying blackguard who killed 2 girls was Mikan Tsumiki. I just thought they were like Monados or something. I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. No, wait, you're right. Xenoblade Chronicles came out first. So, yeah, sure. It was a Xenoblade Chronicle thing. But no, I think it's just a Japanese thing to have your, attack names where they're just like fancy little kanji and whatnot. So, anyway. You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them? Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? I guess Mikan's not answering. Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere. This chick? This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental. There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Tsumiki we knew. Huh? Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case. Mikan too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on. Did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was... Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had. Then, because of that disease, Mikan was... Wait, what the hell? Why did Auto Moderator get rid of that? Weird, there's nothing wrong with that. That was very weird. Oh, what about... Oh. Huh. Weird. What about you, Hajime? Oh no, I've got to admit though, I have seen some fanfic ideas where Hajime gets the despair disease, and it's pretty funny because I can't explain to you what they are because it's a spoiler. But yeah, what about you, Hajime? You touched an infected. What had happened? But no, he didn't get infected. Basically because the despair disease does whatever the plot does, and also because, it doesn't always mean you're immediately going to... Like, they said that it wasn't like a virus. It was spread by some kind of tiny bugs or something. So, we don't know. We don't know how he spread it. But, that being said, this is a very important note, everyone. So, if you have a worldwide pandemic and you don't know what to do, make sure that all of your nurses and all of your healthcare people have proper PPE, because then somebody is going to go and one of the health workers might get the despair disease, and then who knows what's going to happen to them. This is all just a moral about health workers and essential workers, okay? Okay? That's the moral of this chapter. Alright, that's it, we're done. No, we're not. Let's keep going. Then, because of that disease, Mikan was... Symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
ほら
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Yeah, I was about to explain. I'm pretty sure it's a spoiler. Yeah, a lot of the stuff about this despair disease is also kind of a spoiler. So they don't explain it in this chapter, which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
そうだよね
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. The ultimate despair? What kind of stupid, goofy name is that? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
ありえないよ
There's no way I can forgive that. That was the only reason? That's the only reason you care about this murder? Because it was killed for the name of despair? That's it? Nagito?
Huh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong. Wrong. What's wrong?
私がやったのは愛する人のためです。
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
あの人だけあの人だけなんですよ。そう、あの人だけは私を嫌わないでくれました。私の存在を許してくれました。
Yeah, now it makes sense once you played the whole game right now, Wes. But yeah, explaining a lot about this is not explained in this chapter.
私を許して受け入れてくれました。私に価値を与えてくれました。私を愛してくれました。全身で愛する私に全身で愛を返してくれました。これは積み木の恩返しなんです。
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly what love is all about. I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Oh, sick bird. Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you. Oh, sick bird.
あのですね。
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom when you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
まさか
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about? Mikan becomes the bully because Hyoko isn't there anymore.
これは
Seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You're half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease?
でも
But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this,
絶望的だ
are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, she's gone. Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this. All because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan.
You still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice.
Remember when Hajime was having flashbacks? I'm pretty sure that was connected to him being close to Mikan, who had the remembering disease. Ooh, that could have been interesting. That would be interesting. But yeah, as everyone who's played the game knows, if Hajime had the remembering disease, now that would be really interesting. That would be interesting. Spoilers, Hajime having amnesia is a plot point that might be important for the rest of the game. Oh yeah.
It obviously has a typo there. It's about that world ender organization that you're all worrying about.
マジかよ。
You know?
No. I just remembered, that's all.
Big book versus big little book of meat material there, lol. Oh my god, yes. Danganronpa 2 is this long. Danganronpa 2 of Hajime had the remembering disease this long.
I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation? Future? That's right, the symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese. It says future. I swear, English audience, it says future. Okay. Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
やべえなこりゃ。
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know?
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island.
Future Foundation is a school for Inhumans in Marvel Comics. Ah, there you go. Well, this game came out in like, what, 2012? I wonder if they ripped it off. They probably didn't, but yeah.
Isn't that right, mon ami? Huh?
I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members. I am Monokuma. My existence is entirely my own. Mikan, why are you doing that? No! Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, you really do remember. Then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well.
No one really cares about that, don't you think?
んなわけねえだろ
Hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. We can only have only so many lore drops in one chapter, so don't worry, you'll find out before the end of the game. Probably when that countdown ends. You know, the end of the game. Countdown? You even know about that?
は
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
そんな
Mikon, is this really you? I won't believe it. Exactly. We've reached our exposition dump quota for the day. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. The past? That person? She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend?
は
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's...
あのですね
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events. Whatever memory it is, losing memories are.
わかりますか
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think? I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
おいおい
So, it was true all along? Our memories were taken away? Like I said, Hajime's amnesia might be an important plot point. If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace.
は
Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now? Punishment time? Damn it. Why? Mikon, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
スペシャルなお仕置きを用意しました
Now then, I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate nurse, Mikon Tsumiki. Oh, well, I must go to sleep now. Have a good old stream. Thanks, Wes. Thanks for joining in.
これで終わりですね
So it's over.
これで本当に私を許してくれるあの人のもとに行けるやっとあの人に会えるあなたに会えるという希望を持って死ぬ私をどうか許してください
I just really, that's kind of interesting she says it like that, because I know what, I get what she means.
では張り切っていきましょうお仕置きタイム
Anyway, now it's time for the weirdest punishment in the entire franchise. I don't get this one at all. It doesn't make any sense. It's fucking weird. This one. Also, it's Danganronpa time. Time for Danganronpa. Oh yeah, Danganronpa's hitting me pretty badly today. This punishment is I do not understand. Like, bye ouchies. Yeah, like listen, like I said, I like this game. This is one of my favorite games. This punishment, I do not understand one bit. I have no idea what's going on. I still have no idea what's going on. Where did she go? I have absolutely no idea. I don't know. I don't know what this was. None of it makes any sense. Anyway, yeah, that's the worst execution in the entire game because nobody has any idea what the hell that is. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Saionji was Mikan Tsumiki. Oh, don't worry, she definitely died. They wouldn't make an execution where the person doesn't die. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. Also, shout out to the giant iPad in the background. I thought, yeah, I think it's been there the whole time, actually. I feel like I saw it in the first trial as well. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Oh.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that. If she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope. So, let's just move on. Come on, let's just take all this despair and change it into hope. That is impossible! I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend that we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible. It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too. Too bad that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor. The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
Hisama.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi. Who cares about what I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans? Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say? You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you're right, huh? I mean, I guess because Monomi is and isn't involved in the Future Foundation. You could say it like that. I don't know. Anyway. And yeah, who takes over team medic duties? Anyone want to put their hands up? Google. Exactly. Google. It's Google. WebMD. Exactly. That takes up the team medic duties. It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Islands beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend? Could it be Nekomaru? Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
やはり
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. They do not even know. They laugh. Miss Sonia.
ですが
However, even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
よかろう。
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Probably not Mikan, though. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. Oh my god, that's I forgot that. That's... God, Fihiko, I love you. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. Silence. I shall crush you into dust.
あの
Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan. Can you hear us? It's interesting how she hesitates before she says Mikan, implying, you know, Ibuki and Hiyoko, whatever. Then she thinks about it, even though Mikan still probably hates us. Mikan too. If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them. Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Aw, Kane. Huh? What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. No, Akane, you're just feeling emotions. Don't be ashamed. Akane. Alright then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru is coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator. Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Geez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you? I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until after I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. You. What did you do to Nekomaru? What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island! Alright then, let's haul ass! Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island. And we get teleported there. We do. Where in the world is Nekomaru? Hey, Nekomaru! Show yourself! This is why my Monokuma should never be in my HMO. We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But... what the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found. Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
どうしたわしを探しておるのか
もしかして
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
あれ
おう待たせたなおいおいどうしたどうしたまさか久しぶりだからってわしの顔を忘れたんじゃねえだろうなそりゃ寂しいぞあんまりじゃろ
誰だ
あお前さんまでどうしたふざけとるともうあれしてやらんぞ
二代くんそれって自分で気づいてる
気づいているとはわしのこの体のことかこんなもんは大したことじゃないわいわしの名前は二代猫丸じゃ地獄の淵からよみがえってまいったぞ
So Nekomaru is a robot now? Have fun! Nekomaru is a robot now. Now how's that for an end of chapter stinger? Chapter 3, Trapped by the Ocean Scent. The end. That's 9 people left. Oh man, yeah. So this is gonna be fun. And we get her apron. So, yeah, that's chapter 3. Yeah, like I said, if my HMO picked Monokuma to be my doctor, I'm just gonna let myself die than be put into a robot. I mean, yeah, Nekomaru was a great friend, but yeah, this is so Nekomaru is a robot now. Oh yeah, no, they give him the nickname Mechamaru that entire in the game. That's not Heaven Spear. That's Chiaki, I think, comes up with it. But yeah, so at least Nekomaru's alive though. Anyway, next time's gonna be chapter 4. Chapter 4 is gonna be. I like chapter 4. Oh man, if you're a fan of certain characters, chapter 4's fun. Also, it's also got a great Nagito scene and a great scene for all these other characters, and I think it's fun. Oh man, there's this awesome scene with Fuyuhiko and Akane, and can't wait. I can't wait. But you know what? I think we're gonna do that next week. Well, like I said, 2-3 is considered by a lot of Danganronpa fans like one of the weakest chapters in the series, but I don't think it's that bad. It's definitely, like I said, it's a bit disappointing because at the end of the day, first of all, the murder plot is weird. Like Hyogo's death is kind of almost brushed upon. They don't really talk about it. It's not really an integral part of the plot. And also the fact that, what you call it? The fact that at the end of the day, Mikan's motives are very weirdly specific, hard to understand, and they just kind of like feel like a bit of a cop out of just, she just happened to get the despair disease, and the despair disease just happened to make her remember someone which just happened to make her want to kill people for some reason. And it's very weird and kind of oddly convenient, but it makes more sense once you've played the entire game, but it doesn't stop it from being disappointing. Heck, especially if you really like Ibuki or if you really want Hiyoko to get development. But like I said, I still think it's good. I don't think it's like it's just horrible because it makes sense once you've played the entire game. It honestly makes sense, and it kind of feels like it sort of works. But yeah, thanks for the bits. But yeah, next time, chapter 4, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Chapter 4 is great. And I mean, also very despairing, but it's also great. I love it. I wonder if I'm gonna cry as well in the trial. It's gonna be good. I can't. I definitely cried during chapter 5, but I'm not sure about chapter 4. But yeah. Anyway, so that'll be fun next time. Chapter 4. Everyone, once again, thanks for sticking around. I'll see you soon.